Hello. Had some mail through, just to give you a bit of an update. Got this, and there's a flyer off Nick, and also got these two as well. I was thinking what I'm going to use as the sticker board is going to be here, I think, so you can actually see it behind me. Yeah, so we'll get those up. It's kind of appropriate that Maker Central's the first one, given that we're all so excited about it. Got a couple of small projects on the go. If you follow my Instagram or Twitter, I've put a couple up, put some tantalising video up for the next, well, it'll be a project at some point. I've also got a moving gift on for a friend of mine. He's English, his wife's Swedish, so they're going to be a slightly different present for each of them. Doing well, basically a pair of knives, just sort of like utility knives, one for me and one for him. For his wife, I'm thinking about making a Swedish butter knife. This is possibly the wrong gift to give to a Swede, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll like it in the new place. I was just thinking anything else happened. Yep. Oh. Decided to make a chisel sharpening station. There you go. Putting the different bits on for 25 and 30mm cuts for chisels and plane blades, and we'll see how that goes. Project that's been going on for a while that I haven't put on video yet is I got this plane a while ago, and it was kind of all heavy and rusty and everything. It's apparently a number 5 plane, good size for levelling. However, I sort of put the hash check marks on the bottom and then ran it across a piece of aluminium paper, taped down to a very level bench I've got, and ran it across it a few times, and I don't know if that's going to show up. That's kind of where I've managed to, wrong way, that's where I've managed to get it to. That's taken some time because apparently this iron is really quite firm. Hard, which is, it's good for the tool, but it's a nightmare for me to be working on it. One that I recently took back as well, is this one sanded really quite easily, just a regular little plane, number 4 plane, and that had the same issues on the bottom, so I sanded all that down and got it all nice and level, and then tuned it so it can take, is it angel hair shavings they call it? Don't know if that works. So it's really quite nice, that one is. I'm quite proud of it. Just trying to think of anything else. I had a major clean up in the shop because, as Peter Brown would say, I haven't reset my bench for maybe a dozen projects. So not great, but I'm renowned for being really untidy. Yeah, sorry, with these knives, interesting where I got the metal from. Got an old saw blade. Really quite a rusty one, going by that. And that's what I've cut the knives out of. It's only about 1.2mm, maybe 1.5mm thick, but it's proven an interesting challenge. I'm learning a lot, which is always good. But yeah, at the weekend, me and a friend of mine had a play with his 3D printer. And if there's any video game fans and Skyrim fans out there, Skyrim fans out there, I think you'll find it quite interesting. Before I got back into woodworking, I was doing a lot of model making, like Airfix and Revel and that kind of model making, which I found quite therapeutic. It was nice, but it kept nagging at me because I didn't find it as fulfilling as actually making real things, rather than making something that's plastic and will either stay in a box till you go to a show a couple of times a year or sit on a shelf and that sort of thing. But making things from metal and wood, it's a lot more fulfilling in that way. But I've still got a load of kits to work through, so there might be a fair bit of that on. Apologise if that's not your thing. Feel free to not watch it, obviously. But other than that, yeah, it's got a chisel. I'm gradually working my way down, putting the yeah, sorry, I keep staring over here because that's where my thingy is. No, just about here. You can see where I've put the blue pen mark. I've covered over all that face, and I've just got that little bit of the blue pen mark there to sort of work through now to get the 30 degree. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting over this illness and it's doing me in. The 25-degree bevel on it before I then put on the 30-degree small edge. I did not know this was a thing, and I was constantly flattening the entire bevel of the chisel to 30 degrees, so sharpening it took forever every time you do it. But I've got quite a few of those little chisels to do. I've made a rack for my turning chisels as well, out of some 40mm pipe, and turn that into a rack. I'm trying to turn this, again, this is part of the 40mm pipe, the Flowplast Limited 40mm pipe. Trying to turn it into a can't think of what it's called, but it's the plate on the table saw. Zero clearance, that's it, the zero clearance plate on the table saw. However, it's proving a bit of a nightmare to flatten out, because, you know, keeps wanting to go back to its circular shape, but I'm going on that with a heat gun occasionally and then clamping it down and letting it dry and all that sort of thing. So yeah, ongoing project. Also got a walking stick I'm in the middle of making, out of I've discovered Paducah wood, and oh, it is just so pretty. And that's the handle at the moment. Oh man, I need a light here. I know that is not coming up, but it is actually a really nice dark red. This is what I made the thing out of, the handle out of. No idea if this is going to show up well, but the grain on this particular piece is just extraordinary. So I'm going to, I'll put some stills up at that at the end, just because I think it's pretty. And yeah, I think that's all for at the moment. Sorry I haven't been posting much action. As I say, I have been quite ill for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, other than that, the polishing video that I set up on the bench grinder, that didn't work out on that bench grinder. I had to bring it into my big one. It's a beautiful sharpening grinder. Quite an old one, I think. It must be at least going back to the 70s, 1970s. It's a half horsepower motor, so 370, yeah, about 375 watt, and it just does beautifully for polishing the steel. It's really good at it. So that's going to become a main polishing grinder now. Yeah, as ever, you can see the amount of junk behind me, and yeah, that's it. So I've got a little dog down here staring at me like, what are you talking to? So, you don't go these, no. So, farewell from Snowy and myself, and hopefully I'll be able to upload some more things soon. Thank you. See you later. If you feel like you want to like the channel, like the video and subscribe to the channel, then please feel free. I can't do what I'm hoping to do without you guys. I appreciate all the stuff we've got. We're very, very close to 100 subscribers now. Very exciting. I think I'm on about 98 at the time of making this. But yeah, that should be that'd be brilliant if I could get to there. I'm trying to talk to 1 or 2 different companies about maybe getting some things for giveaways, but the channel's got to grow first. That's the only problem. I think they're like a minimum of 1,000 subscribers before you can do anything really. And so as and when that happens, I'm perfectly up for it, and that'll be brilliant. And yeah, see you all soon.